Early 1774, the Weston Tea Party. Welcome to the fourth episode of Weston Historical Society videos commemorating the 250th anniversary of the American Revolution, produced with the help of Weston Media Center. This episode focuses on tea. Why did tea become a symbol of colonial oppression? What did tavern owner Isaac Jones do to provoke the Weston Tea Party, where angry men ransacked the Golden Ball Tavern? Protest over the taxing of tea began in the 1760s, when Britain turned to the colonies for income to replenish its treasury. In early 1770s, Boston established a Committee of Correspondence, part of an underground communications network of patriot leaders throughout the colonies. The committees rallied opposition to British policies. In December 1773, the group called the Sons of Liberty gathered at the Old South Church in Boston to protest the tax on tea. Samuel Philip Savage, who has been called Weston's most prominent patriot, moderated this fateful meeting. The activists proceeded to dump 342 chests of tea into Boston Harbor. The tea was reportedly valued at $1.7 million in today's dollars. In punishment, the British Parliament enacted the Intolerable Acts, a series of laws taking away colonial self-governance and rights. Angry colonists protested, vowing to abstain from drinking British tea. Weston, still a Tory town, was slow to join these protests. In January 1774, more than a year after the Boston Committee of Correspondence was formed, the subject of forming a Weston Committee of Correspondence was brought up at town meeting. By then, all the adjoining towns had done so, but in Weston, the moderator was Elijah Jones, who presumably used his influence to convince a majority to vote against the motion. Isaac Jones was a cousin of Elijah, about 18 years younger. Isaac also traded in real estate, ran a store, and loaned money. In 1768, he built the Golden Ball Tavern. Isaac had loyalist sympathies, but unlike his cousin, he tried to keep quiet and avoid political trouble. This proved to be impossible. Hostility toward Isaac was sparked by his serving tea at his tavern. In March, a story in the Massachusetts Spy, signed Rusticus, reported that Isaac had obtained a large quantity of tea and bragged of selling it to his good customers. Isaac defended himself, saying that he had bought the Dutch tea in Albany, tea not subject to the hated British tax. This explanation did nothing to appease his critics. In March 1774, a crowd of some 100 men gathered in front of the tavern, which was also the Jones family home. Disguised with paint and paper masks, they broke down the front door and entered the house looking for Isaac. Learning that he had left town, the intruders broke windows and ransacked the place from cellar to attic, stealing liquor and expensive items like raisins and a reported 100 lemons. They did not hurt the family, but had Isaac been there, he might have well been harmed. About a week later, a letter from Isaac appeared in the Massachusetts Spy. He explained that he did not think that serving Dutch tea would offend anyone, but since he found that it did, he was sorry and he would not repeat the offense.